morning, everyone. It's me, Jessica, and I'm back again with another quick video. And today, I'm not really going to be talking about, I'm not going to be doing a review or anything like that, but I just wanted to kind of give you an update on where I'm at, like with my health and wellness, and some challenges that I'm going to be partaking in that I want to see if you guys would actually be interested in doing it as well. So, I am, as you guys know, I've been a vegetarian for about almost 4 years now, and I've been eating plant-based for the majority of this year, which is basically more going into a vegan lifestyle. But to be honest with you, the only reason I don't really like to just say, oh yeah, I'm a vegan, is just because there's so much, like, I guess controversy as far as like labeling yourself a vegan if you're not living the lifestyle 100%, because it's not just about refraining from eating animal products and byproducts, but it's also about like your lifestyle. Are you supporting animal exploitation? Because a lot of serious vegans are animal rights activists as well. So, it's also, sorry, I apologize for the glare in the back because I am in my car on my way to work. But yeah, I'm trying to fix the camera. Okay. But yeah, it's also about like, are you going to the zoo? Are you going to the aquarium? Do you go horseback riding? Do you make sure that you only use animal animal cruelty free products? Do you wear clothing that had to do with an animal like silk or wool, leather, you know what I'm saying? So if you're not willing to go all the way, that's where it kind of can get a little sketchy. And I know for me, the reason why I was so drawn to the vegan lifestyle was basically for the health benefits of it, because I have noticed ever since I've started eating more plant-based, I feel even better than when I just ate regular vegetarian, where I was still eating eggs and cheese and stuff like that, because that dairy will get you, trust me. Like, it took me almost my entire adult life to find out that I was lactose intolerant, and that's the reason why I stopped drinking cow's milk, like about around the same time I decided to be a vegetarian, which was years ago. And I only eat like coconut milk or almond milk ice cream, and I've actually been learning how to make my own cheeses. But every now and then you might have a slice of pizza or something like that, and you do end up paying the piper. So that's why, since summertime, I've really been exploring a lot of dairy, other dairy alternatives, really more for cheese, because I don't like cow's milk anyway, so that was never a problem for me to like give up or whatever. But you guys, I know that it's hard, like when you're used to eating a certain way, because a lot of times we eat things out of tradition. Growing up, in a Caribbean home, we did eat a lot of meat, curry chicken, jerk chicken, ackee and saltfish, all this stuff, curry goat, so when you grow up eating those type of things, it's kind of hard to let go, you know what I'm saying? So it was a major step for me a few years ago to decide I wasn't going to be eating those things anymore. But what I do tell people all the time is, instead of thinking about what you can't have, think about what you can have, because there's a lot of alternatives to things that we like to eat. And sometimes the alternatives are even better, in my opinion. Like, I love, love, love almond milk, and I love coconut milk. So, and I think they're way tastier than cow's milk, and a lot more nutritious for you too. And you can't just get all wrapped up in what we've been conditioned to believe. Like, oh, you must drink cow's milk for calcium, you need this for protein, meat for protein. Like, I'm not you yeah, those are all nutrients that you need, but trust me, you're not only going to get them from dairy and meat. And to be honest with you, all those nutrients originally come from plants anyway. So when you are eating meat, you're getting secondary protein. For I know for a fact, like calcium, you can get 50% more calcium from coconut milk, and the same amount of calcium that you get from a serving of milk, you can get that same amount from a serving of greens. So, those are some of the things that you want to think about. But anyway, the point of the video is that, like I say, I'm a part of a lot of different vegan groups on Facebook. And one of the groups I'm a part of, I think it's called Vegan Plant-Based People Taste Better, something like that. The guy who's basically like the head admin of the group or whatever, because he created the group, he's starting a 90-day raw raw fast challenge, a raw vegan fast challenge. And trust me, it's going to be challenge, and that's what I was referring to at the beginning of the video. So basically, for the next 90 days, and I agreed to participate in it. I'm going to be real with you right now. I'm just kind of taking it day by day and seeing how it goes. I just started yesterday. Like I say, my goal is to make it through to the 90 days. You know, he's done this before, so this really isn't a big deal for him. And I have another friend, she fasts like every other month for 30 days, but I've never fasted for more than a week. So this definitely is going to be a challenge for me, but I think that it's going to be very beneficial to me, not only physically, because trust me, I mean, if you're fasting and only eating raw fruits and vegetables and juicing and stuff for 90 days, of course, your weight is gonna literally fly off. So I already know about that, but I think it's gonna be beneficial also, you know, spiritually, mentally, emotionally, all of that stuff. So, you know, and you know, when you're fasting, you're praying and all that stuff. So, I mean, I think that it's gonna just be beneficial across the board. So, I started yesterday, and like I said, I'm pretty much taking it day by day, because to do a 90-day fast of just raw fruits and vegetables, like I have no problem eating plant-based, and there are a lot of different things I've learned to cook. I make different pastas, I make quinoa beans, all these, you know, different vegetables I'll grill. But, you know, and you know, you get used to eating like that. But it's gonna be a real doozy to only eat raw fruits and vegetables, period. Nothing cooked, no quinoa, no beans, nothing like that. So, but I definitely am going to try. I'm going to at least try to see how far I can go. 90 days is a lot, because I have to get through all of August, all of September, and all of October. So we'll just see how it goes. I'm going to have it in my mind where, okay, let me see if I can at least make it to the end of August, which is going to be pretty tough, but I definitely am going to try. Yesterday I went to Sprouts and Aldi's just to stock up on, you know, some fruits and vegetables that I can eat for the rest of the week and maybe a little bit next week. Yes, basically the way I'm going to be doing my fasting basically is, you know, of course, every morning drinking a smoothie, and I might make another smoothie at night. So at least having a juice. Well, let me just say it's juice, because when I make my juices, I normally always put spinach as a base, spinach or kale as a base, and some of my favorite fruits. And I always put a boost like, you know, flaxseed, ginger, and sea moss gel. And actually, speaking of sea moss gel, I do need to make some more. But anyway, so that's what I plan to do. Juicing at least once or twice a day, and probably at this rate I'll probably have to juice a little bit more, especially on the weekends when I'm home. And lunch is definitely going to be salads. Like, I actually really love kale salads a lot. Like, I love kale salads, especially if you have a really good salad dressing. They can be really tasty. So I've been eating a lot of kale salads. I had one yesterday, and you can actually go to the store and get like the bag kale salad. And the one I got from Kroger, and sometimes Kroger will mark them down if they're going to expire like within a week. So I'll go get them because I know that it's not going to make it to the week anyway. So I went to Kroger and I got this box of organic kale salad that came with the radicchio and the shaved carrots, and that I bought 2 of them, and those were actually marked down to $1.99 because they're good. They were supposed to expire by this weekend, but like I said, I've already finished one box, and the other one I definitely will be finishing by like Saturday morning probably. And I just cut up a few tomatoes and throw it in there. And I think tomorrow I bought some cucumbers, so I think I'll throw some in there too the next time. I forgot about the cucumbers. But yeah, and I had this really wonderful dressing that I love so much, and I have to go back to Trader Joe's. It's just that there's no Trader Joe's like literally right in my neighborhood, my vicinity. Like, I have to, the closest Trader Joe's is like in Atlanta, like on Monroe, so it's probably about like 30 minutes from me. It's funny enough, it's along the same street I live at, but the street goes a really long way, so it would take me about 30 minutes to get there. But I think I'm just gonna go ahead and get it, because they have this dressing called the spicy Asian peanut salad dressing, and when I tell you, it is so amazing. Like, I love that salad dressing. Like, I just bought one back in July and it's finished already, so I definitely want to go back to Trader Joe's and buy at least 2 more of them. But when I went to Sprouts, they did have some organic salad dressings for like $3.99. And actually, the funny thing is, the salad dressing I want at Trader Joe's is only $2 and change, because Trader Joe's is really cheap. So I wish I had one that was a little bit closer. But anyway, yeah, I went to Sprouts yesterday, and Sprouts is not too bad. I'm actually starting to like Sprouts. it looks like their prices are getting better, and there's one actually really close to me in Tucker. So I went there yesterday, and they had what they had some different organic dressings. So I got the raspberry chipotle because I do like spicy dressings, and they had another like ginger sesame. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. I think I'm gonna like those. So that's basically it. And I bought some guacamole. So I saw where somebody like had chopped up some cucumbers and they ate it with the guacamole. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, guys. So 90-day raw food challenge. Raw fast, raw vegan fast. Remember, that's raw vegan, nothing cooked. Basically, you can use if you have a dehydrator, you can use that. But yeah, it's basically you're not really eating any cooked food. So if you're interested, I mean, yeah, come and join and leave a comment below. Like I say, my goal is to at least try to make it to the first 30 days because to fast for 9 days is very hard. And I have been drinking a lot of water. And I also, even though I juice every morning, but I also start my morning with lime water, which is a really great detox. So you basically, it's really easy. You just get a lime, cut it in half, juice it like you should if you have like a lemon juice or whatever, and just pour it in your water. And that is pretty much it. So that might be something that you want to try. But yeah, it's a really great detox, a really great morning boost. And you can even take it a step further and like add ginger to it, Himalayan sea salt, because that'll be almost like you're making your own alkaline water basically. So, and another challenge that I'm going to be doing, I mean, this is going to be easy. You guys know it's the last couple of videos I've been making. I've been talking about really cheap hair products for natural hair that work even better than the expensive ones. So, I mean, it might sound silly, but I'm going to be going on a cheap hair product challenge. So I will not be using any more Shea Moisture. Any of the expensive products I've bought, I will not be buying. From now to December, I'll be only using products in my hair that are under $10. Like, the Suave shampoo and conditioner or the Herbal Essence, Garnier, or the VO5, stuff like that. A good leave-in, like Cantu. Another cheap leave-in that I just bought yesterday that I really like is the Miracle Shea, what's it called? African Pride Miracle Shea Moisture Intense leave-in. I had put that in my twist out last night, and that came out really, really good. I really like that, and I'll probably do a review on that as well. And that was only $2.93 at Walmart. And of course, my Blue Magic grease that I love. So those are the only products I'm going to be using for the rest of the year. So I want to see if it makes a difference. I want to see if I can cut back on getting these fairy knots and tangling and things like that. I just want to see if the whole manageability of my hair is going to be it's going to be improved, which I think it will, because I've already been noticing a difference the past couple of days. It's just something about locking in that moisture with that Blue Magic grease that helps a lot. So, and like I say, the Cantu leave-in is really, really good. I've went to like 2 different Walmarts, and I've been having a hard time finding that Cantu deep repair leave-in conditioner. If you guys are still seeing it, let me know. Or the deep leave-in treatment or whatever. It's normally a big jar for like $5.99. The one I have that I'm using right now, I got as a sample at the Natural Hair Show back in what is it? When I went in April, I think. But yeah, I haven't been seeing it, so I don't know if they discontinued it or maybe my Walmart just didn't have it. I saw where they had a Cantu deep conditioner, but I want that particular deep conditioner, that deep repair treatment. So yeah, I'm gonna be looking out for that. But anyway, y'all, let me go. So like I say, if you're interested, comment below and we can do it together. 90-day raw food fast challenge, especially if you're battling with weight. That would be a really quick and easy way to really lose weight. And also, if you haven't already, go on Netflix and look at the What the Health documentary. I just want to throw that in. That is one of the best health documentaries I've ever seen. Trust me, you might be afraid to watch it because it's going to really tell you the truth about the food that you're eating and the medical industry and all that stuff, and how it's basically how corrupt it is, and they basically just want to keep us sick so that they can make money. I mean, it's a really deep documentary, and it's called What the Health. Is on Netflix. Trust me, when you watch that, you definitely will be changing your eating habits the next day. So, but anyway, I just want to cut this video. Like I said, raw food challenge I'm doing, and the cheap hair product challenge till the end of the month, because I just want to prove all over, just across the board. So anyway, that is it, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.